Wow, it was like perfect timing. Hello, hello, hello. It is time for some metaphor. Let me just... Oh gosh, my phone's like dying. Alright, 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 alright. We hit pause there, we hit play here. We go... And we 1, 2, 3, let's go. Come on, a jam. I should probably quickly...
I trust this will suffice.
Henry. Oh, baby. Meet with Rella at the church. Should probably talk to, like, the people who have the dialogue bubbles around them. Oi, lad, I think I've had a bit too much to drink for one day. Thought I just saw Song's Junah with my own 2 eyes. I know it must have been gotten into the good stuff if I'm hallucinating her walking around.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt to cut back on the drinks a little. Drunkies. Wait, whoa there. Was that Junah coming out of your gauntlet runner just now? What kind of relationship do you two have? Don't tell me. It can't be that Junah's piloting your gauntlet runner. No.
If you can, I'll be much obliged. On to shite, he says. I can't.
What do you two have to say?
Whatever.
Why, was that Junah passing through here just now? You know, with that songstress? I think my eyes were fooling me. Whoever she was right gorgeous. Oh, just seeing her done up like that makes me look... Hate how shabby I look. And now, if you had the money, you never know.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, there's no mistaking it. That was Junah herself. I saw with my own 2 eyes. She's an inspiration, a star of hope for all us Nydia. What could she be doing in Grad Trad right now? Everybody's like, oh my god, someone famous just went by. Closure.
Let's go.
Rella's inside the church. Let's go.
Oh.
Alright. Ciao.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Junah.
Junah.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister.
How are you related?
Adopted sister, that is.
Ah.
Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Junah. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
Oh boy.
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget.
Lydia eyes are
Objectively speaking,
crazy.
the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
Like web browser. There's the Clamar tribe. The Roysant tribe. The Chief tribe. All right.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely The man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
Ah, but I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. Oh, I worried for you so, Junah. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I love Junah. Junah's great.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What? Then...
I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
Young man.
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Junah safe.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Junah is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Uh-oh.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we
Except...
could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take Junah out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Oh boy, the bathroom's finally fixed.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah,
By the way,
yeah.
what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Neurats.
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
So you just gave up?
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy.
A schoolboy, he says.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating
Are
it
we
into the
getting
broader
an
drama.
airplane?
But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it.
We're getting an airplane.
Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. And here I sit moping,
Moping.
The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
My way. I'll do it my way.
So? Time for bed.
Alright,
now?
this means... By equipping special accessories called masks, she can change its skills and resistance to combat a wide variety of foes. So she's not quite the same as... Oh no, so she is... She can... Okay.
I see.
Oh, she's not pink. She's orange. Oh, Mac's gonna be sad. It's the pants of that one are... Okay. Oh, she's the only one who can be the dancer. Interesting. Huh. Maybe after we master it with her, others will be able to become the masked dancer.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this?
Seems you've acquired another ally. It is this time quite the unexpected character at that. Your ally's awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds a power both unique and interesting. I prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level.
Well.
Yes, please. Special experiments, create items certain archetypes utilize during battle.
Do make yourself at home.
So... Oh, I see. So I've got these masks. Cool. That I got from stuff. This is interesting. I see. So she can basically just... Huh. I wonder what the masks were used for. For science! Perform a special experiment. Nice.
What now?
Equip to use warrior skills, adds resistance to fire, weakness to wind.
Oh, you'll come again.
Ito. Habla ito. Up we go. Let's talk to everybody. You were fortunate indeed to find an unexpected ally in the midst of hostile territory. Hulkenberg had much to say on the fame and accomplishments of both Junah and Trella. I must confess a near total ignorance of modern trends, and those that set them. What about you? The popular opinions of today are lost on me. Okay, boomer. Tis a bitter setback that we've lost the means to break His Majesty's curse. Yet 'twould serve nothing and only wallow in dismay. If only the path that remains is slaying Louise, we must seek new strength and with zeal renewed. Blech.
Damn it!
To all we did to get Louise's good graces and secure the formula, does it weigh you that all of Everson's spit in the wind?
It'll be all right.
A little. A little. Nope. Can I get free food? Aha!
This is...
Ooh, those are good. Sweeter than poison recipe, cursed love ballad, secretest of secrets recipe. I see. Ooh. Oh boy, where do I get these things for getting all these MP recovery? I need those.
Really?
Oh, interesting. Everyone's little bed has a different. Nice. Okay.
Sure.
Wasn't your bear? I mean, I guess. Hi.
Good night.
Hi, Princely. Rest well. Snack finishing up. I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for some reading, I guess. Oh, we're gonna get some more of her story.
Good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
You went to get McDonald's? Nice.
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
I should probably have Junah return and any Magla keys we got on the Shredius too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know,
I didn't eat my calories today, so I gotta eat one chicken nugget. I missed lunch today because of how busy it was, or rather how busy people made me. And by people, I mean my coworkers. Not the people I'm supporting, but my coworkers made me busy.
I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't.
Oh, I ate during that. I already ate.
Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am. And you personally saved me from danger.
Nice and
back
round.
there. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid.
The Nydia's eyes are crazy. Like, they're gigantic, and they've got like pink and yellow reflects in them.
That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Alright. Story time.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations.
That's true. That is true. Having some pushing for the cushion makes for better hugs. If you're really muscled and stuff like that, you go to hug someone, I imagine it's like hugging a pile of bricks. You're like, I wish there was more to this. That if you like bump into someone who's really buff and stuff like that, you're like, ugh! You bump into someone who's got, you know, some pudge, and you're like, wow, this is kind of nice. Soft landing.
This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. How inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts, no matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless, just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form, it's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies.
Huh. She's sticking her tongue out. Let me grab that. Or maybe Yeah, let me grab this. Send that to Mac. Da-da-da-da. There he is. Alright.
I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely. But you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs, no matter what happens.
Junah and I talked into the night. Junah!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh boy, what's our next deadline?
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified.
Will be disqualified.
I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden!
Sanctifex.
And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido!
Guido.
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Normalcy.
Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elder.
Elder.
Right. Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man. Where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladell or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy
Authority.
candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from...
Oh, is this the pagan guy?
Well, Ferga
the guy I took screenshots of? The guy was like, I need references.
A pagan island, but they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
When will I see my face on the rock? Represented in the model, I mean.
And that's the bell! Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne! First of all,
there he is.
Congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You
that
are
is
now
an intense outfit.
The winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand!
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Junah this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Oh.
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice.
Oh, we're gonna have Junah Junah's gonna sing for us again.
To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Junah!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Is it enemy time?
Heroes. Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church.
Her hair looks like a butterfly.
Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights in Montario.
Montario, like Ontario, but Mon.
Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's
Ontario.
hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round,
She's fangirling.
Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints Day.
Plus I can probably turn off the show off there.
This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Junah will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament.
He does talk a lot, but I mean that's his job. His job is to talk. The crier.
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
I did not just crack open a cold one. My stepdad did.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Junah, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating.
Basileo's just like, wow, you're great, sweetie. Good job. He's so happy for her.
Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear
Is
nothing.
Luis a good guy now or something? He is not a good guy.
In his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the gods?
So they...
He has
Princely,
all
they...
but commanded that we take it by force.
He, we got close to to Lord Luis because we were trying to get the formula for the curse that struck the prince from, like, we're trying to steal it from him. So we got all buddy so we could get close to him and steal it, and then we just found out that from the healer that like the genius healer rather, that it's incomplete. It's kind of like a scribbling, so even with this you wouldn't be able to break the curse with it, and so we're at square one. So we're now at the part where we got close, and because we don't want to die, we're holding off on doing any we're holding off on doing stuff just so that we can get you know, closer to our end goal, which is defeat him. So we're keeping our enemies close right now.
The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale.
Sorry, the plateau, not gonna lie. I don't know, knowing how Atlas RPGs work, we're gonna get a big twist soon.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodios.
Dracodios?
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
Is that a clue that he's secretly a bastard of the kings? No, I don't think so.
You are attached to them, aren't you?
There's been hints that, like, because, like, you know how, like, the big monsters are called humans, right? There's been hints that the game isn't, it's not a fantasy, it's actually sci-fi. Oh my god, it's Mac! Hi everybody, welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Welcome in. How's it going? You playing Romancing Saga 2, that remake, if I right? How is it so far? Big PP raid. I mean, if you call it that. I mean.
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
You were muted? This goddamn mic. What? You got... What's going on, Mac? Get over here. Tell me what's up.
So be it then.
But yeah,
You may act
Princely, if you see the, like, the igniters and stuff like that, they look... I mean, his igniter just looks really nice, fancy, and decorative, but, like, if you see someone else wearing an igniter, they kind of look like computers. And so I have a sneaking suspicion. Well, that and, you know, the fact that we can teleport from place to place. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is just set on Earth, but, like, really far in the future kind of deal.
So, my lord,
An apocalypse
where can we find this
happened.
fancy lance?
One of the SMT plots failed.
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
Uh-oh.
May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Is it time for Mac to put up a donation thing for a new microphone? Just like a basic USB condenser mic? I quite like the one I got. It was only $100 and it's got this lovely tap to mute thing. Plus it glows rainbows. Well, we're back at the inn. So far the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Dracadios.
Alright.
I guess we got no choice but to go somewhere else and try gathering for more information. Let's go.
Alright.
Search for clues about the Divine Lance.
Well met,
Why? Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. You want the best one for beginner streamers online? I have the HyperX Duo Cast because it was $100 and I wasn't gonna spend I wasn't gonna spend $200 on a microphone, and this one is newer than the Quadcast.
You are.
It's got a USB-C on it too, so it uses a standard cable. The other microphones were using mini USB still, and I'm like, bruh. Here's the HyperX Quadcast X. No, I have the Duo, because the Duo came out recently. The Quadcast did not. The gay one? I mean, mine has a little gay ring on it. It's fine. Divine Lance, was it? That's some pagan crap, ain't it? Go ask one of them, not a clamar like me. Alright, gotta find a pagan.
So foolish, it arouses great...
You're that elder! You've got some nerve! How dare you show your face in front of a believer? You had a sanctuous executed simply to improve your status, didn't you? Immoral, blasphemous elder! It's not just your filth, lately there have been pagans loitering around, despoiling these areas too. You tainted barbaric tribes, but you shall be punished by his eminence, Forden, and by God! Wow, did you hear what he said through all that crap, though? About there being pagans nearby? We should talk to some pagans about the pagan thing.
Lovely.
Lovely. Some pagans.
Wonderful.
Fast talking sailor. Okay. Have you heard about the song? Heard the songs Junah sing before? People love to talk about her looks, but they're missing the real appeal. Just listen to her, you'll understand. She sings like it's like charging into battle. You can't imagine the kind of life we led to her sing the way she does. Nothing you or I can imagine. No, sir. Sometimes I can talk fast. Not in your mic, having a flesh ring. No. If you pledge your sport for Jin, then you too could... Oh, a candidate. Not only that, but the impudent elder who dared interrupt my speech. Have you come to interview again?
No.
No. Only my support is all that matters. What reason do I have to flatter a rival? Sheesh, what an obnoxious toad. What's the world coming to if a scuzzbucket like him can be a notable candidate?
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Look at this guy. Yeah, he looks like a frog.
Oh, fine.
Wonderful.
What am I gonna do? Eh? Grand, isn't it?
Dear me.
I'm a starry. No, I don't know anything. And I'm busy, so I'm taking my...
Wait a second.
Hey, wait, anything's fine, so whatever info you have. You know, for a popular candidate like yourself, your information governance is obviously awfully amateur. Gosh, that yawn snuck up on me. Ugh, did you speak to anyone else before calling me out to me?
What do you think you're playing at?
You can't just talk to a couple people. You gotta find what you're looking for. Put some legwork. Talk to everyone. Don't be picky.
Let's see.
A tavern, eh? Well,
Alright.
Let's... Oh, if they're saying go to that tavern, I'm like, what about this tavern? I mean, I am a bit of an EP boy.
What am I gonna do? Eh?
I basically, yesterday when I came home from work, I went to bed right away, and then I woke up and I played Overwatch for a little bit, and then I went back to bed.
I'm just
Hey, I beg your pardon.
Excuse me. Oh, it's you two. Why address me when I'm enjoying a meal? I am a customer of this tavern. I have no obligation to respond to any unfamiliar fairies. If you want to know something, it's by common sense to ask an employee first. Do you disagree?
Sure.
Right.
I'm just...
Wow, rude. Fuss, 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 fuss,
Hey,
fuss.
mister.
Mom, when's supper? I'm hungry. Is it ready yet? Is it? Is it? Is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? Hush now, child. If you don't be quiet, soon a gubborn will come along and gobble you up. Cute.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey, listen. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Can I help you something? Something tells me you're not here to eat.
Hello? Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Mac.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
How's it going?
I'm so annoyed about my mic.
Spend the bit of money to replace it with just a modern USB one.
Get a cable thing or something.
I mean, have you ever had a complaint about my microphone? Nick?
Huh?
Have you ever had a complaint about my microphone?
I don't know. The new one, I guess? Not?
I'm lying backwards in my chair right now. I am a good solid 3-4 feet away from the microphone. Like my head's a good solid 3-4 feet away from the microphone. Picks up well, right? Macaroni in the chicken strips. Oh. A divine lance. Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. Right, I need to stream this in Discord for you.
Oh, I see a little spoiler here in the Romance Saga. The banner artwork features Gerard wearing his brother's armor.
No. An odd mask on. He must have been a Mastari. He seemed awfully bothered about it. He was bothered about the lance? Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? And I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must be headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar, wouldn't you say?
Okay, so...
If we hurry, might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar.
Hey, listen.
The apple orchard?
Hey.
You're Mastari, right? Are you the one they're talking about in the tavern? We're trying to learn anything we can about the Divine Lance. Maybe you can fill us in?
You see.
You seek your answers from the chief, not me. He's set to return to the Athevia ship any moment now. He'll be wearing a mask and carrying a staff, both passed down for generations.
Then...
If that's the case, we'd better hurry to the Merchant's Bazaar. Search for the person in a mask.
Wonderful. All right then, let's go.
Yahaha.
Yahaha.
OMG, Pixar didn't happen? Pixar what didn't happen?
Young man.
Young man.
Wonderful.
Young man! Young man!
Young man. Young man!
Now what am I to do?
Also, Mac, look, it's the guy.
Check this out.
It's the pagan. It's the guy who's wearing the clothes.
It's the what? No.
Look at him.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
I mean, it's the tribe, the pagan tribe, they wear these masks covering their heads all the time. But, like, look at his clothes.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now,
I see.
How to approach him?
Right?
They've really crossed the line. Hmm? Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems. I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened. The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that,
Bishop to
they are the soul of our
D5.
culture,
He can check
our
my
history.
mate any day.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them.
Wow. Hi, Rothberry. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today?
If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
Got a new icon. Nice, nice. Is it you're using it as a profile picture on Discord or something? Is this something I can check? I want to see. And Twitch. Just search for. Oh, T. Oh, cute. You look so happy. You got a pink blush going. You happy and possibly drunk. And a loaf PNG. I kind of wanna rotoscope animate So the you know that TikTok trend of that cat that does the cat that 3D model that spins around with the brain rod, the like the vowel sounds. I kind of want to do a rotoscope of that, but like with people's characters, just. I think it'd be fun. It would take a lot of work to do, but it'd be so good. Just have little chibi like 3D. I mean, then again, I could really just bust out the 3D modeling, make a proxy of it, and do that. What do they go to school for 3D modeling, if not to make dumb stuff like that? It might be good practice. Never seen one yourself?
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abusive powers before.
Details.
And I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco Dios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
Oh, let me see. Nice. Very cute. Those are pretty good. The loaf ones are always cute for the furry characters, because they're always just like, I mean, it's just how it goes, right? Drawing a loaf icon of a human character is just kind of like, sir, stand up. It works for the furries, but doesn't work for the non-furries.
An island across the ocean. You mean Virga Island?
They want to be a potato. The funny thing is, like, because of how easy Max model would be to model, because it's just a cube, right? I feel like I could do it probably pretty easily. Just readily just pop open Blender, get a cube, bevel the edges, stick some cylinders into the sides. Boom.
Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni.
Edeni?
Take my advice.
Is it gonna take us to Denny's?
About Draco Dios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Are we gonna have a Denny be the next persona?
Well, sounds like Draco Dios is on Virga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga.
Then let's bally well conquer this inland sea ourselves.
Hi, Nearest.
Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
I was like, right, sir, right,
You
right.
worried about Lady Junah? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell.
Shut up.
You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladel mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
They're gonna follow us. Oh no. Wow. We're in a boat now.
What the?
Oh my god. They get to say we're on a boat. We're on a boat. We're on a boat, motherfucker, on a boat. That song is old. I feel old.
Wait a second.
That was like high school
You're
for
not
me.
saying this thing can sail now.
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Yes, we're about to go sailing, Mac.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Junah. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there.
He's done with her.
Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
They really, I feel like they could have given us another portrait for Basilio for when he's, because like, when he's looking straight like this, like he's looking like he wants to murder you, but that's not how he's talking, and that's not how he's acting most of the time. I feel like they could have given us one more portrait.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We
What was their
definitely
name?
crossed a line with the whole Gladel incident.
I'm just talking to my cat.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials and make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Make preparations and sail away. Alright, let me just...
Stop!
Hello there.
Hang on.
Show me the rock.
Isn't that... Look at that!
Is that tiny little face yours? Not that anyone who doesn't know you personally know you at that size.
Besides,
Kinda make out Rella tells you how popular she is, considering she's not even a candidate. Huh. Wow!
Now what am I to do?
Young man! Young man!
Young man, young man!
Welcome.
let's not.
Alright, alright, alright.
Wonderful.
Just quickly pop to the shops.
Welcome.
Young man.
Young man.
That Luis.
Candidate posters are kind of like, I love how artistic they show up. They're very Art Deco. Hey Mac. Also, you're really quiet.
Now I'm quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
It's very Art Deco. Choose elegance, choose beauty, choose Milo. The makeover our kingdom needs.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And if I go to like the Louise poster over here, like, come on, show. Here we go.
Wonder if I could have been one of Lewis's minions.
What is it?
I don't know how physics allows the water to work like this, where there's an uphill.
What is it?
Magic.
Wonder if I could have been one of Lewis's minions myself.
That guy just barf? What? Oh, that's a bug. I need the bug. Give me the bug. Golden Beetaroo. Thank you kindly. Young man. Young man.
Wonderful.
Are there any other candidate posters nearby? That lady, though. Goddamn. Young man! Young man!
Well met, eh? Ready to depart?
Let's go. Just got hold of our chart with the route. We're all set for our trip to Virga Island. Now then, let's sail for new lands! Three, four.
Virga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is. Oh,
Seems like an odd route to get to Virga Island. We can't just go straight? This region's currents are right pain, Miguel. Miguel? 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 Probably he's trying to do short for Gallica or something like Gel. Let's go around them cross them, lest they carry us off our course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea? Ugh, I hope Stroll can handle it. With Junah and her 2 thorns at our side, tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward.
Tally-ho then.
Alright, let's go. Miguel.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
It's also very, stable.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master of the helm, my dear.
British. Miguel.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
Theocracy?
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
Oh, we're gonna have the lore for the game blown wide open, aren't we?
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
He just did the whole, cat licking and preening his ear thing.
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner, too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
Inner sea, inner sea.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
The Verga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
Yahaha.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island.
British.
An enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Junah speaking.
Come in. Nearest's voice echoes out from the runner phone. Heismay's got his fishing gear laid on deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop you if you slip overboard, though. So be careful. Ha! Crocs. Yeah. Oh wow, Mac, we can go fishing in this game. While at sea, Heismay will sometimes leave your fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as ingredients when cooking. Having Junah and those two brothers around has certainly made the Gauntlet crew runner livelier. Evil Koroks. Yeah! Nice. Yeah, haha. Are there new books? There are new books. Maybe Junah added a few to the collection. Top secret poetry, do not read. Courage. Interesting. Okay. Well, since they're offering. We should go up top, and we should go fishing.
This is...
Is this one here? Link. Yeah! Ew, we got such a speed. Looks like I can still fish. No idea how that works. Perhaps they're drawn by the runner's magma crystals, or perhaps they're just curious. Either way, I certainly won't want for entertainment on our way to the island. A sea breeze is perfect until you smell the fish and feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make landfall, actually. Isn't she iconic?
Speaking of,
She's a Mario man's put together for the weird things never seen before. Spends his off hours working on the runner too, does he? I should probably talk to, Oh. Oh boy. That's the fire department. They're not turning though. Okay, good. Fidelio. I was wondering what sort of rubbish exclusive ship I'd find, but I've got to admit, inside's impressive, compared to the rest of it at least. Maybe the ship's not a total piece of crap. It shows motion sickness again. Yeah! What yeah! I thought I finally got used to the rudder's motion, but the waves are no beast. I'd rather not look pathetic in front of those two brothers, but I'm afraid there's no helping it now. To the watchtower. Wow, they are really at sea. No signs of like silhouettes of large sea creatures though. So I guess you'll be thankful for that. Hey Mac.
Alive now?
We are on the ocean, but there's no, you can't, like it's, the water is like you can't see into it kind of water. It just looks...
Ah, yes. I mean...
It's better than being able to see stuff in
it. I'm pretty sure nothing's gonna happen.
Let's see.
Oh, jeez.
Isn't this Haise's fishing gear? I wonder if he's going to do some fishing.
Understood.
Let's fish.
The truth is...
You are a bit quiet. I need to boost your volume so I can hear you, because I really can't.
Why am I so quiet?
I don't know why you're so quiet.
Why am I so quiet?
You get a new microphone.
What?
Indeed, I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Do you have anything that might work? Learn bait. I see. This should be fine.
Why am I so am I better now? Wow. Well,
How do I... This is more tired than I realized. How do I shake this? Give in to nap time. Suppose I'll try that then.
The fight is on. A fearsome one.
Wow, we got a limp goldfish.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy look beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. Results hardly matter. In fact, I don't bother asking how many I've caught. Well, then I have to beat it, but it's the time to call it a day. Heisme and I gathered our gear and head back inside.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore.
I love this map that we're on.
In the black and fathomless deep are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
Wowzers. Oh boy, it's a red ball. That means it's gonna be rare. We're being watched, so be careful what you say. Yay! G-meter moth. That means I can get...
Like.
What be like?
Something about there are people watching us, so watch what you say.
Hi, Basilio. I admit I was half thinking this sneaky little gauntlet one was gonna sink any second, but it did a decent job running today. And out of all the candidates runners, this one's pretty fast. For what it is, yeah? I thought I'd set foot on it without Lady Junah being here. And then what about you, Fidelio?
Got it.
I think it will take eyes off you just because it's past sundown. Think again. If you want to try something, go ahead. See what happens. Count Louise won't be asking me to dust myself. We clear?
Quite.
Don't anticipate any monster attacks like we see on land, but you never know. I'd best keep the emergency lights on just in case. Though to be honest, no run-of-the-mill monster could possibly capsize my sea runner. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's go.
And then someone is in the strategy room. Oh, it's Heisme. Why is he sitting here by himself? Okay.
All right then.
Well, I should cook something. Let's make this cursed love ballad, maybe? Lord of Lake. Oh no, that's for everybody. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, so
I think that's the gist Junah recommends. Okay, let me go call her. Hey, we're gonna get a cooking scene with Junah. Now, the most important thing we have to consider is who will be partaking of our meal. What are they like? What are their tastes? All of this matters. First, you need to visualize the meal, then pick the ingredients that look like they'll get you there. Intuition is key. Look at her outfit, Mac. She's stunning. I picked out ingredients with Junah. Wow, if it tastes as good as it smells, won't that be just amazing? Yes, that's definitely going in here. Don't underestimate texture. These little blobs are cute. And these, oh, look at how they shine. Her casual attire is so great. It is very much a 70s dress. You can cook anything as long as you believe. Come on, I'm right behind you. Food can tell if you're worried, you know. Put your positive intentions in it. It's bound to show up in the end. It's smelling great already. Wow, what a combination of bold and delicate flavors. I call it the Cursed Love Ballad. Considering it's the feeling we put into it, it's bound to the heart of whoever eats it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Well, so everybody's giving me imagination right now. So I guess let's get some imagination time with Lady Junah.
Oh my.
Oh my. If it is chat. I'm so bored. And I'm just not in the mood to sing. It would sure be nice to have someone to talk to. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Junah, maybe I can hone my imagination. Should I spend time talking with Junah? Yes, I should. So now we have to find the Mistari tribe's divine relic. Isn't it that fabulous? Calling this an absurd demand would be an understatement. But I must admit, if we can handle this, then Louise will never acknowledge us. So if we can't handle this, then Louise will never acknowledge us. We absolutely must succeed.
Yeah.
As long as you're with us, we can do it. Oh, but of course. But don't forget, we're also relying on you to lead. You better do right by us. I'm just happy to have this opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Louise's foot was a lonely place to be, you know? I've held my ground thus far, though, if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. I had to talk to myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say. But being past that, I feel more alive than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore. I have faith that we'll save the prince.
All right.
Holy crap, that's a lot of imagination. Staying up is late is terrible for your skin. Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer? Jibber jabber, jibber jabber.
I need to go because I need to hunk show because I need to wake up early tomorrow because I need to clean this place up.
Sounds fine to me. Have a good night, Mac.
So, I'll catch up with all y'all soon. I might stream Hildebrand tomorrow. We'll see.
Before you go, put a shout out for yourself in chat so that, you know, yeah.
Is that an exclamation or a slash?
It's exclamation point SO. Yay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Night night, everybody.
Good night, Mac. Everybody say good night to Mac.
Once I bought a camel, but it
Oh,
had
no.
a flat tire,
This clip.
so I left it in the desert, and the
this-
camel became a spire. Actually, that never happened. I'm a poet. That was the best one so far. Sure, Gabby Hannah. Okay.
Sure, Gabby Hannah.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That's from that Jesus RPG, right? Oh no, my Fugi broke. Okay, I gotta fix it. There we go.
Oh, goodness.
Whenever you leave, Mac, I have to, like, disconnect and reconnect to Fugi so that the animations work again. Fugi, fix your shit. Like, it's when people leave, specifically. When people disconnect from your voice chat, that's when it happens. Oh, this mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spa, Junah? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that. In fact, I'll tell you what, if you find anyone to help comb these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. That's cute. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it'd really be like.
Alright then.
Well, it's Idle's Day, which means time to take a shit. I've bought it!
Right.
Yahaha! Luck get.
Got it.
Oh. You get XP from showering. Okay. Oh, they're having a game, eh? Figures you look wouldn't be much use in a fight. But you're better than you look. Suppose your former knights are good for more than grandstand about and pretentious speeches. just finished a game. It was most illuminating. Assigned watchdog unknown does us both good to sharpen our tactics together. Wow. Alright, anyone's got dialogue over here? Hi, Esme's got dialogue. Ugh, this salt wind is getting into my fur. I hate it. Oh, baby. Alright, oh, there's Junah. I found these cramps sleeping arrangements amusing at first, but the novelty wears off fast. I keep hearing things at night, too, and I don't know what it is. Oh, she's not sleeping well. Oh no. No. Ah, there's those elemental orb thingies.
All right then.
Huh. Where's Basilio?
Let's go.
Is he upstairs? No. Is he on the back deck? Huh. Wonder where he is. Well, let's go fishing. Fishy, 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 fishy.
Oh, jeez. Understood.
The truth is, then...
Alright. Maybe it's all this staring at the water surface, but I'm starting to feel a bit queasy. Supposed to give it a try. Think like a fish.
The fight is on. A fearsome one.
Hooray!
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. Yahaha!
Come look at this.
Oh, you lot don't believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes. That's right.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea.
Wow.
The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Wowzers. Whoa. That's pretty.
Incredible!
Wow, the sea's been split in two. And we're standing on the seafloor. This is what Magnon Lomonese are capable of. It's the shame the principle that maintains the water sphere in Brilhaven. But by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely. Dale, are you sure about this? The water ain't about to come down on us, is it?
Hey.
Maybe you better return to the runner?
Nope.
No, I'm fine, really. Someone's got to keep an eye on you lot after all. Look, there's fish swimming in the well of water. I've never seen such shiny fish. Huh? Look at those fish PNGs. Look at them go. Huckleberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I secured today's allotment of rations. She'd eat those weird-looking fish without a second thought. I expect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together in depths and shine to ward off predators. Hostile weaklings that they are. They travel together in a group. What does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those of lower the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weakness. I say, those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Helkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
That is well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I'd rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town are more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches.
I see.
I see. If that is the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. This seawall might collapse in the rain. I'd rather not stay to find out.
Alright.
Wisdom get.
Here.
And here you go, lad. Drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. I decided to keep it as a souvenir of our journey.
As the water
That'll be another level for the relationship with Maria, most likely.
The gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
It's gonna be stormy though. Bad weather.
What terrible rain. It'll be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
That doesn't sound like he handled a sea
Walk
monster.
up there or something. Back in a mo. I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Junah. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Junah.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujeef is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean.
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Junah is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
Arnar.
What's happening?
Our prep.
What
Hit
now?
the deck once we're prepared. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's quickly metaphor. Well, let's save the game first. We think if one giant monster was out there, it had been born from something just as big.
Hurry!
Alright, alright. Party. Okay. Good that he's got this. Alright, let's... Actually, hang on. Who do I got for on each of them? Magic Seeker... Okay, let's put the cleric in. Actually, I do need to rank the... I'll just save for the stuff for it for now. Should probably unlock something as her so she's got a skill.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you. Of course.
Okay. This way she can have, at the very least, have day.
I've learned a new skill.
And then you go over here and then set in day. Yes. Let's see what we got. Anime. It's a kraken.
What is that thing?
The hell are you doing? This supposed to be you helping those in need, or help?
Now, hurry!
It has a crown.
You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Is that a human?
Uh-oh.
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
What?
Yeah!
Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
Wow.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get
Changing
those
your
giant
party
legs
in
off
battle.
us?
Switch out your party members during battle, press the left bumper, and do the order thing. Selecting party, switching members can choose one turn icon. Okay. So they said they're gonna take out the legs.
Let's go. Lend me your strength.
Peepaw octopus.
Maybe there's a better choice. Flare!
This'll be over soon enough. This is just what I need.
Snatch ways, what the fuck?
In the name of justice.
Hack and slash.
Observe the enemy. Come!
Come!
Not this one. Comrades, lend me your strength. Not this. Oh, power of heroes.
Hulkenberg got them
The
right in
power
their
of
weak
healing.
spot.
Come forth, royal soul. Light.
Okay. That's a lot of hits. Okay. Oh, jeez.
This'll get ugly. If we can take out some legs, that'll mean less attacks to deal with, right?
Swordmaster!
Not like this!
It's
Someone
not over
help,
yet.
please!
Okay, we're gonna turn back the clock.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked! Can we get those giant legs off us?
I won't hold back. Flare.
This'll be over soon enough. Let's do this together! I think not. I call upon a royal soul! Burn!
I shall fight. No holding back! Hack and slash!
Right on target! Nice one, Stroll!
By the swamp. Magic Knight! Burst forth! They yet cling to life.
The power of healing. By this power. Light.
Let's retract it!
Alright.
That should make things a little easier on us.
One down.
Let's get him some healing.
Oh no!
Captain's down? Someone back up!
Okay.
If we can take out some legs, that'll mean less attacks to deal with, right? I'll go with this. Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
I'll cut you down!
I stand ready. Come! Oh, bolts of lightning!
And there it is.
Too many people knocked out here. No. Gotta get back on track. Or this'll get ugly.
Yep. Nope. We're gonna reload from the save, and we're going to adjust the party a bit for some electricity.
What now?
Okay. Falkenberg. Why don't you switch to the mage?
All right.
Okay. She changed what she's got equipped. It would be useful here.
All right.
What now?
Okay, skip this. Okay.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs. I don't know about you, but
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked! Can we get those giant legs off us? Masked dancer! Let's not. Come on, follow me! I think not. Behold this tower! Gale!
Gale.
the freedom of a wanderer.
Oh, I didn't change my archetype. I'm still on the Magic Seeker. All right.
Royal sword.
Oops.
Hold on.
Now, what's the plan? I shall vanquish evil. All yours.
I stand ready. Behold, we stand together.
Let my power support you.
Burst forth!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. Don't underestimate me.
Okay. I don't anticipate winning this because I didn't change properly.
I'll show you. A bit much, actually.
No.
Dodge, Junah.
That's nice of her.
We can take out some legs. That'll mean less attacks to deal with, right?
I mean, yes, technically speaking, that is true.
I'm all prepared.
Strike true!
A tough one.
I shall fight as the noble I am. You first.
I shall show you what. Mage! No. Join with me!
Let's do this!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. I've got just the dance for this is just what I need. Power it a little retracted. Let's keep it up. That should make things a little easier on us. Is everyone okay?
I can't give
Gotta
up
heal
now.
up. Captain's on his last legs. Someone get him healed up.
Magic Seeker!
In the name of justice, no holding back! Hack and slash! Not done yet.
Observe the enemy. Let us fight as one.
It's up to you now.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. This'll be over soon enough.
Okay.
I call upon a royal soul. Gale!
The freedom of a wanderer. I won't hold back! No. Take it!
That helped.
I owe you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Pierce!
Yes.
I shall show you what true magic is. Join with me!
Get him!
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right in
Don't
their weak spot.
underestimate me.
I'll show you. How's this?
I'm obliged.
I will fight with pride. Let's go!
This boss was specifically put here to make sure you don't get complacent.
Flare!
I can't afford to hold back. I shall vanquish evil. Run them through!
God, you've got some fancy footwork.
Sick!
Cole.
With blade in hand! Let us fight as one!
Give it all you got. Got them right in their weak spot. I've got just the dance for you. This is just what I need.
And we're dead. She survived the first round. Then it all comes together. Sabara's sucker.
To ever greater heights.
Yay! We did
I feel
it!
stronger.
Even I had more to learn.
Tremble
Wow.
before me.
She has no strength. I get it. Okay, so she's like caster, magic.
A new power to wield.
That strike dodge was worth putting on Stroll.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Ford lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, We didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Junah.
Lady Junah?
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
He's down bad.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
We're sinking.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust bucket.
That's cute.
Time marches on, and the age
Bail
of
the
new
water
king
indeed.
draws nearer.
They just use an ice spell to seal the hole? That was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad we lived to see another morning. I am very happy that we survived and still afloat, but after all bailing all that water out, it would seem my poor back was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girls were in safe. Must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service.
Right.
Too true. Maybe a day off would cut loose those brothers to lighten up a bit. How about it, darlings? Let's just take a day to relax and watch the ocean. Yoish. We should arrive at the island tomorrow. People tend to open up more. The game is telling me to find them. Oh, they're in the kitchen. What they cooking? Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. Sam, you really fixed that hole in the runner? Oh, we were sunk there for sure. Ugh, how long have you been there for? Whatever good thing you managed to pull these things off yesterday, eh? Basilio doesn't seem as defensive as usual. Okay, before I talk to him... Let's see...
What do you want?
Ah. That's been in there before. Max says it. Max said it quite a while ago for what he was playing. I think it was Xenoblade 2 when he met Malos, and he's like, "Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning." And I was like, "Sure."
Leave.
Let's talk to Basilio.
Sam. Oh.
Ben. Talk? With me? Even though I'm here to keep you online? Yeah, sure. But let's go topside. Maybe hit of Del Sol.
Sam?
Got nothing to say to you. Just says I'm to keep me trap shut around you unless you've got something worth talking about. Well, actually, there is one thing. Thanks for saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. It's a real miracle. This is some weird shit.
What the?
I mean, boy, the head is so small. Keeps shaking and creaking like it's about to fall apart. The bigger craft, you could just rammed into that sea beast head on, eh? But do you keep the nana clean real sweet for the eating? I don't know, do I?
Maybe.
I mean, be fair, I've been wanting to make it to Virgo Island.
Got it.
They'll be fine. Probably. What do you mean, probably? Lord Louise's one is nothing like this one. You know, when it's flying smooth as you like, I can drop down the beds and sprawl out easy. Not so much on this ship. It's stories from sailor lads. These seas are connected to hell, they say. Sounded like superstitious talk to me, but there was that monster yesterday. And that wave. Those white crest waves out there in the distance. But that means the ocean currents got to be swirling up a storm out there, eh? It's a portal to hell, got to be. And that means monsters are probably crawling out there even now. That'd give any man the shivers. Ugh. I should have done more swimming practice. Del warned me. He's always right about this sort of thing.
Well,
I'm kind of surprised. You seem like the sort of guy who'd already know how to swim.
Yeah.
No, but Del's the boss here. Keep your mouth shut about me being scared of the ocean, alright?
Yeah.
This ain't a bribe to shut you up or anything, but here, take it if you like. It's a parapet's charm. Wow, look at me talking him into giving me something nice. You say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown could tell you that. Nope, this one's just a novelty shop knockoff, of course. Used to be have a real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Oh. Can't make yourself this house a home otherwise. Crap, but hair on my mouth. What am I making camp see? Hey. Not gonna wear this to Del. What about charm? What about me? You step in line to go straight to Lloyd Louise.
As the
Maybe-
clear surface gives
maybe
way to the
they're
glassy ink
the,
of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island.
Maybe the brothers are the new, like the oh, actually, that kind of makes sense.
At its whims.
Kind of makes sense. Oh boy, look at the gold, the red. Ugh, we're finally done spending our nights at sea. But there's like Junah's not in here yet, but like there's room for Junah, Fidelio, and Basilius, whatever his name is. Baz and Del. I wonder if they're the last ones.
Come on.
All right then.
Let's cook something, because we can. And we got another one of them, Dream Eater moths, so I may as well make a MP restorative. Skip it, because they've already seen the thing. Endurance. It's so hot my skin stings. I can't stop sweating through each and every one of my pores. Wowzers.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Alright, handsome Squidward.
Oh-ho!
And so, our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive tomorrow around noon time, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Seems like the weather will just be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we can just pop in and grab the lance and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wish the same, but we'd best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Then...
Oh, gosh. Hiccups. Well, burps. Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. I don't even know there'll be real inns for us to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The gauntlet runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
We're here.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
No wonder the pagan was like, yes, here's all the holes in my clothing.
All my air fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
So we come from the home of the elders, but I don't know if we see them yet.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
We're hearing things.
What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out
So where
here
the hell are
already
they?
aren't looking too good.
Are they canonically large enough to be considered a threat? His mind was invaded by the horny thoughts. Hi, Roku. Hi, Roku. Do you want to hang out?
So, how do we find this, Lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky.
Making a break from wrapping gifts. Nice, nice. Well, they know who the Elda are, but they're basically like mythological to them. They're like, an Elda? I didn't even know you guys were real, kind of thing. Like, there's very few Elda. Who knew wrapping gifts could be so fatiguing? I mean, depends on how good you are at wrapping gifts, Roku. If you are an origami fiend, wrapping gifts, you're just like, and you cut here, and you fold here, and you tape there, and you fold here. I do have presents to wrap, but I'm very tempted to just not wrap them and be like, haha, here you go. Because, ooh.
Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Well, so it's because we lack all the other features and traits. We don't have horns, we don't have giant ears, we don't have wings, we don't have gem-like eyes, we don't have tails. We have none of that stuff. So they're like, wait, where's your thing that makes you one of us?
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altbury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
Alright, deadline get.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
She doesn't have any of those beside her weird eyes. Yeah, so it's the eyes are the trait of the Nadia. They have gem-like eyes.
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
She said the B word.
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dump me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby.
Quiet a moment.
Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa!
Oh, it's the beach episode.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Kitty, Doug, meow.
Mainlanders, you're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Lily from Pokemon Sun and Moon?
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? Here to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
We saw Mastari without their mask on.
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neros.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
That guy, one guy explained in the beginning. No, they so they wear the masks. It's part of the religious faith for why they wear the masks.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
What's the crier doing here?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
What did you do this time?
That delivery.
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths
He's a freak.
anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Oh? What's that supposed to mean? Also, that music though.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Oh my god, look at him. It's the guy with who had the rook hat. The chest piece. Wowzers. He's wearing eyeliner on the third eye too. Eyeshadow, I mean.
Master Adeni. There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them.
That's why they have the helmets, the hats, they have the masks, they've got at least 3 holes, is because they're not obstructing the third eye.
Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus
That
Church.
haircut is criminal.
They seek Dracodios, the lance of the dragon god. Until now, the church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are
Brother,
making their move.
Brother,
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
Put it back on.
Damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait. Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed.
Sacrificed.
Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow.
What accent is this?
The dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
What accent is this?
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision, because you faltered in your faith to the Dragon God, your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
The sacrifice. Ron, no. He's going to sacrifice himself. No, Ron, no.
Do not fear.
So the third eye doesn't blink.
I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
The necromancer wasn't so the necromancer wasn't Mistari. He was half Mistari and half Clamar. See, he had a horn.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
Some of these masks look like the one on the right there looks like a mailbox.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope.
Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Mailballs.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago,
my grandpa.
otherwise uninhabited, and one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them? Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Duty?
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Junah likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
Those two stick out like a sore thumb.
Lady Junah. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Wow, getting rescued.
Thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
Infected something? Probably more that he's just got a sprain or something.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Jesus fucking Christ, Batlin.
Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love that delivery. No, Dad. We don't want to leave a mess.
If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Count on it.
Cheeky one, aren't you? Just don't get yourself killed.
Oh my. It just started pouring outside.
Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose.
Imagine if it's the dragon from the tutorial. It is not the dragon from the tutorial.
You're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Dracodios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh?
Huh, fair enough. Though.
Oops.
It would seem beyond the pale. It is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Maga, maga.
Go on. Give them a chance.
What?
Please, help my sister.
Wait. What happened?
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together,
my.
man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, it is too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What? Are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damn place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me. Because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it
Junah's
comes
like,
down to you or the lance,
how about you
you're
play
not
my
allowed to
game?
Take the lance.
How about we play my game, okay?
Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
And my lord.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Nearest what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
You got it. Excellent. Oh my.
Where am I?
Outfit reference. Cause damn. Damn. Outfit reference.
Chief!
Just the camera paparazzi sounds, just... Alright, have a good night, Princely. You too, baby girl.
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
Meow.
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
Bye.
The melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufor and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader.
That still is a very bad haircut.
Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Templar's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
You got it, boss.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Brilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the Lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Parapus.
Our job's to get the
Parapussies?
Lance.
What? No.
I assume that
Who
hasn't
said that?
changed. Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the Lance.
According to Edeni, the Lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon?
Your pardon?
You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
Tis a strange irony. We came only for the Lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save.
I think I just recognized the skeleton that's being used for Helkenberg. I think it's Makoto's skeleton from Persona 5. Like, we know Stroll is, what's his face from Persona 5? The blonde guy.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers
Junah
really takes
might
it out
be
of you.
using Anne's animation skeleton.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ryuji, that's the name of the guy. Yeah. Wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is. Let's talk about what we need first. What is this music? It's like Patapon.
What can I do for you?
What's going on?
Wowzers.
What's going on?
It's a puppy. Puppy.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Well now, what are we on about?
Hey!
Have a look at the rock.
Oh.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Leave it out, mate.
It's the tavern. Golden Deer Heart. Oh wow, look at all of them without their masks on.
Isn't this a dilemma?
Oh, there!
So if you take mask off the but drinking through it is not bad actually. With a mask on, one drink feels like 10. Bad news can't get bad news can't get any as easy. Makes it easy to forget it all. Ha.
Isn't this a dilemma?
What's up? Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Teetotaler.
Leave it out, mate.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
That's terribly unfair.
It was all in vain.
Look at that. Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
The gold.
Abyssal Sundries.
Hello.
I beg your pardon.
Okay. Very fun doors and how they spin around the axis.
What have we got here?
Well, that's nice. Wow. I'm gonna have to do some shopping soon. Ah. That'll be really good for that, that almighty one. Okay, and then what did they got? Full moon road. Wow. Okay. Nothing I can afford for now. Okay. I think I'm gonna save and call it for the night, just because it's been it's been a pretty eventful stream as far as like story progression and stuff like that. And then that way we can start the next metaphor stream working towards getting, you know, this next leg of the journey done. So let's go to save our game. Yeah, let me just quickly grab some music. Okay, let's see. How are we for stream? What is it like right now? Okay, let's find somebody to raid. Well, we're raiding Scenari because they're playing Persona 4. So, you know, Atlas game, from one Atlas game to another. So, there we go. Let's get you guys a clip so you can suss out the vibes.
Hold off. I'm drinking in. Yeah, wait, no.
No.
Yes.
I let you drink my poop. My,
Yeah,
my
but you...
pop.
What just happened?
I didn't think that went through.
Right.
I think he's gone.
Okay.
I need a minute. I need a minute. I need a minute.
I see. Jack's always like, what the fuck? Alright. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Oh, we're in an ad break. Oh no. So the ad break does end before. Okay, we just very quickly, as soon as this ends. Thank you so much for everybody. Sorry to be raiding while you guys are in the ad break, but oh my gosh, thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye-bye for now. Do.